Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video and welcome back to a new series called Celebrity Spellcaster School. So the name here is pretty self-explanatory. So essentially we take celebrities and put them together in the same household to learn some spells, and we have Meryl Streep as the headmistress. We had as the student Pedro Pascal, Amy Adams, Lucy Liu, Jake Gyllenhaal. Who else is there? Viola Davies, of course. We also have Tessa Thompson and finally Tom Holland. And so those are the things that will become spellcasters and learn some spells and also do some paranormal stuff in this school that I built just for them. By the way, this build is in the gallery. It's called Tudor Spellcaster School. But before we get to that, we actually have to clean up the place because I have the Busted Dust kit, and of course, it's completely broken, right? So the minute that the Sims walked into the house, everything was just filthy, everything was covered in dust. So we're getting a vacuum cleaner to get rid of that. And while we're at it, let's also make this place a cursed lot and a haunted house, just to make things a bit more interesting. And I actually never played with this cursed trait because I think there's no advantage to it. It's just screw things up for you. So let's see what that does. And yeah, let's have Headmistress Meryl Streep clean the floors with her new vacuum cleaner while Amy Adams is in the kitchen and she's having a chat with this random scene that I created. I don't remember for what exactly, but she's just called Miss Fang, and Miss Fang, for whatever reason, decided to dress up as a vampire and walk into my house and just hang out there in the kitchen with the butler and Amy Adams. And I don't know what's her goal here, but well, she decided to visit, so I don't see a problem with that as long as she doesn't stay too much, as Sims usually tend to do. Oh, and by the way, except from Meryl Streep, all the other celebrities are teenagers, right? So they actually have to go to school aside from their time learning spells and so on, but because I downloaded them from the gallery, none of them actually are spellcasters, so I have to turn them all into spellcasters. And I guess I could have cheated it, but I just decided to do it the old-fashioned way. So in a minute now, once Meryl finishes cleaning up the place, she's a spellcaster already, so we're gonna take her to the realm of magic to so that the other students can also become spellcasters by talking to one of the sages, because I did cheat her to level up as a spellcaster so she could unlock all the perks, but she doesn't actually have the spells, right? So well, I don't know if there's a cheat for that I missed, but well, she didn't learn the spell to turn other people into spellcasters yet. And so here we are at the Magic Realm, which has I downloaded from the gallery a renovated version of it. I'll put the credits here down below in the description. So if you want to check it out, you can easily find this lot in the gallery. And we're gonna have Meryl go and talk to one of the sages so she can actually learn how to turn other sims into spellcasters by unlocking the supreme practical spell. So she's gonna go ahead and talk to the sage, and I don't recall what he's called in English. I want to say Simon Sweatshirt, no relation to Earl Sweatshirt, I think. But yeah, so he's gonna teach her the spell right away, and we can start making everybody into spellcasters. But first, we're gonna have to convince Amy Adams to actually come out of the little pool there is in the lot. That's decorative. It's not for swimming. Although she does seem to be having a great time there. It's time to get out and become a spellcaster because that's what you came here to do. And I brought out the Sims here, and of course, they all showed up in their pajamas or in their swimsuits, because why not? It's not even summer, it's way past noon, but everybody is on their PJs, of course. And Jay Gyllenhaal is not wearing a shirt. You can thank me for that. So Meryl is just really going around and turning all her students into spellcasters so they can start learning some spells. By the way, my computer has really been acting up these last few days. I haven't been able to record or edit or any videos. That's why that's been like a 2 week hiatus with no posts. And I feel like I disappointed all of our followers, all 7 of you. But even today, things are not really running smoothly. Like, for example, as I'm recording this, I'm not actually seeing the video because it's freezing. So maybe everything is going to be completely out of sync, but I don't care. I just wanted to put a video out today, and that's just what I did. And I know it's not the best one, and it's not perfect, and it's definitely not the best that I have ever done, but I think we can cope with that. So we're back at the spellcaster school. Yeah, that's right. We're back at the spellcaster school, and Pedro Pascal is just hanging out with some of the specters that showed up. And I actually have been playing with Paranormal for a while, but I never seen this particular specter that wears glasses and make the scenes embarrassed. So I don't know. Big mood. And his fun's a bit down, so let's have him tell some jokes to Jake Gyllenhaal to see if that will cheer him up. And who knows, maybe this will be the beginning of something special. You just have to stick around and find out. But Viola Davis is very hungry, as are most of the other students right now, because the butler has just been hanging out in the kitchen, just standing there for hours without actually doing anything while everybody's starving. So, yeah, I tried resetting him and giving him orders to cook like a million times, but he just refused to do it. So, bug alert! And well, Meru is very scared because of all the specters, so let's have her hold a seance to see if she can improve things a bit. I don't know if that actually makes them less scared, but well, we have to give it a try because they really. Oh, and there is fire. Our first fire. And well, apparently you cannot tell Sims to pee when there's a fire in the lot, which I think is good. But well, the problem is one of the students is already on fire, Tom Holland, and Amy Adams is not giving a damn about it. She's just letting him burn, and she really doesn't care. And of course, I forgot to put the sprinkler system, so he almost burned to death. But we're good. Eventually, we put out the fire, and apart from being very hungry, everybody's very tense right now as well. So Lucy Liu and Viola Davies are even making some mac and cheese in the cauldrons of the potions room. And of course, because they are teenagers, they're all the time going to Meryl for advice, but she doesn't really have any parenting skills, so there's no options about what to tell them. It's pretty much just, yeah, don't eat dirt or things like that. So she's not, unfortunately, the best caretaker right now, but well, she will improve. I expect, I imagine that the real Meryl Streep is a very good caretaker. So for the sake of realism, we're gonna give her some skill points in parenting with time. And I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the cursed lot rate because that makes everybody dazed all the time, and I'm not here for that. I'm not having that. So I don't want my Sims to suffer, at least not that much. So let's make things a bit easier for everybody. I and apparently Jake Gyllenhaal was the first to level up as a spellcaster. So we're gonna learn some knowledge is power perk, so he can read the tomes even faster. And as a reward for his discipline, while things were literally on fire, let's have him play with the football for a while. There's no TV in this lot. I went for a, very Harry Potter like spellcaster school where they only have like wizard and medieval related activities and not any modern technology aside from the lighting in the lot. So I think that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and see you soon.